Oh, let's get to bed.
Oh, yeah.
How's that?
Stop and think before you speak. You know I stop. I think before I speak. You gotta stop and think before you speak. I know, you know, we smoking weed. Stop and think before you speak. You gotta stop and think before you speak. You gotta stop and think before you speak. I know, you know, we smoking weed. I need a Rolodex to write down my accomplishments, but give my props up to my pops and my accomplices. Whatever problems that I solve it, I'm kicking.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned into Degen Fantasy on Sunday, February 1st. And ladies and gentlemen, we got a full slate for you guys. We have a week in between the Super Bowl, which is going to be on the 8th, which is this coming Sunday. Am I mistaken? Is it? That's fucking whatever it is, the 8th.
A week from today.
First, I'm a little lost. It's a week from today, so it's coming up. I'm here with Double Down Dan, Admiral Ryan, Rocky Prop. In effect, you are tuned into Degen Fantasy. We got the chat already getting in with Shadows. What's up, big brother? Pro Bowl day. I will actually watch a Pro Bowl today, maybe. And yes, we got a lot to look into.
It's not gonna happen.
What?
You're gonna turn that on, Rock, and see them doing what they're gonna do, and you're gonna turn it right off. I can almost guarantee it, dude.
Well, I need something to do today.
What up, trader? Don't we have a full slate of NBA? I'm sure it's a Sunday. I'm sure you.
Listen. I
parlays.
Listen. I rent's due, baby. I got parlays. So. Listen, before we start, I want to let you guys know the Discord link is in the description. If you guys saw, we have gotten into our clips era. So if you guys want to go check out the reels we posted on TikTok and YouTube, they are out now. And if you like it and comment on it, that's great. But if you join the Discord, I'm still getting it implemented. We are loading in a Discord bot that is going to give XP to our viewers and our Discord members for people that like and comment on the reels. And we're going to give out free money for parlays. We're also going to give out possibly some free merch. And then also we're going to be doing a live poker stream once every month. And you can use your XP to redeem a spot where any profit we get on that stream, we just send you money. So got a lot of cool stuff going for the viewers. Join the Discord. It's in the link. It's a fresh link. And you guys can join and be a part of that. Every time you like and comment on a reel and you throw a screenshot in the XP redemption channel on our Discord, you get free XP and you can use that XP to earn prizes. Other than that, gentlemen, we have a lot to start on, but I think the going narrative pre-show was there's a lot of news going around. We'll get into Super Bowl, we'll get into Sam Darnold, but Giannis Antetokounmpo is someone who has been a name that's been talked about a lot in correlation to him moving somewhere, getting traded, free agency, all these things. I have a lot to say about my team and concerning this, but aside from that, what are you guys hearing? What are your guys' thoughts on this? We're hearing that he's possibly going to Golden State, which if that was a couple years ago, would feel more like a Kevin Durant situation, but they're a little injured and banged up right now. Steph Curry's a little bit older. I heard that Grok on Twitter saying he's going to the Lakers and a bunch of different shit. So there's a lot to break down. We'll start there. Gentlemen, what do you think about the NBA season and Giannis?
Is he injured right now?
He is.
Okay, so he's currently injured. Brian, what does this do for any NBA team? When's he coming back? I'll look it up. But what does this do? You get Giannis, and no matter what team, you're like a legitimate contender right away.
Yeah, but I feel like his Achilles is a ticking time bomb, right? Like once you start having these leg injuries, the leg injuries that he's having
at that size,
the Achilles is a ticking time bomb. So I don't know how many good seasons are you going to get of Giannis before that happens?
I don't know, dude. And the whole thing with Achilles and shit, like I forget who it was, forgive me. It was either an older NBA or older. I think it was an older NBA player. And he was talking about how the way that these athletes train now, everything's resistance band training and quick twitch movements to get your nervous system fired up for like quick twitch muscle fiber reaction. So you're quicker. But they don't train strength as much anymore to the point where like Achilles injuries and knee injuries are such a problem. I forget who it was, and forgive me, it was on a podcast, but he was talking about how he played 12 to 15 seasons jumping out the gym and never had an Achilles problem. He's had he's never had a soft tissue injury basically. And he correlated that to how these players train. Obviously, Giannis coming into the league was very small and put on a lot of muscle. But I'm not sure what's going on, not only in this sport, but other sports. And we got some shit to talk about with the NFL regarding this week as well. If Giannis is healthy and he goes to a team, he's going to be a contender. I have a lot to say about my team and how they've just, I'll get to it in a moment. Dan was talking about something that I brought up after the Thunder won the championship last season was the Thunder should make an offer for Giannis. And I kind of start there. You talked about, yeah, go ahead.
Let's fucking start with the Thunder, because I think this is a slam dunk. If you have one of the three guys that you're not really in love with, that you just gave a fucking supermax deal to, I think you put them in this package. They have 10 fucking first round picks that they can trade. I read that shit. Why would you not? Just to keep him away from any other team, put him on this fucking super team. Have Giannis step in for Chet Holmgren and just see where you go, buddy. Nobody's gonna fucking beat them if he's on the court with the rest of the team.
And the crazy thing is that the only team to really give not San Antonio, to give OKC fits this year was San Antonio. And that's because they got the size, they have Wemby, they got Stephon Castle. You bring Giannis there, that closes up a lot. But honestly, it's to the point where they have so many picks. Like you wouldn't even like. I immediately after they won their championship said you can move on from Chet Holmgren and a couple picks and get him. But now they don't even really have to do that. They can send them fucking Naz Reid and a couple other pieces and fucking Isaiah Hartenstein with a bunch of first round picks.
I like the depth though.
I like the depth.
OKC great is their depth. They can literally play 48 minutes of ball.
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be one guy, and
so it's Chet Holmgren.
Picks.
So it's Chet Holmgren and picks.
Chet or Jalen Williams, and it's a shitload of picks. Because look, Rock, you got to think about this. I know you got to think about this though. Giannis, if he's healthy, Bri, he's electric. He's going to help you get to where you need to go. He's won a ship before. Like, if you haven't won a championship, like, my favorite destination for this motherfucker is San Antonio. I think San Antonio should come off every fucking pick they have and a couple fucking young guys and get Giannis to fucking San Antonio, because I think he helps that team immediately compete with the Thunder. I mean, Rock, the Thunder Spurs fucking Western Conference final matchup is going to be if Giannis is on San Antonio, it's going to be fucking fantastic. I don't want to see him go to Golden State. I don't think this makes Golden State a winner, by the way. I don't think they win the championship with this move.
If Giannis goes to OKC, that's the whole Kevin Durant thing over again. It is.
Yeah.
It totally, it is.
The Kevin Durant move.
It is.
Okay.
It is because the Thunder were like they were going on, what were they, 26-2 before they ran into that Spurs couple fucking games and they started losing some games. Like they were the Warriors that went, what was it, 62 and something and 9 or whatever.
Yeah.
That is a problem. I don't think it's good for the league if he goes there. And bro, honestly, because like they're talking about including Jimmy Butler in this trade, even though his ACL is done and he's probably never going to play again. That was one of my favorite players. So RIP Jimmy Butler. Going back in return to make the money work to Milwaukee, dog, I just need to get this off my chest. As a Heat fan, Pat Riley, we all love you, dog. It has become a fucking problem. This entire process of every season after we went to finals and Eastern Conference championships and running it back every year and being in the middle of two fucking age time frames where you had Jimmy Butler in that time frame, then you had Bam and Tyler, and you're running it back every year. You said we're going to run it back. There's no players left from the fucking Eastern Conference or the bubble team, the NBA final bubble team, other than Bam and Tyler. Everyone is gone. Powell, you bring in, he's played well, and we have good young pieces around us, dog. But listen, you need to understand that when you have an off season with free agents coming up in 2026 and 2028, and you hold on to trade opportunities because you want cap and assets and all this shit, we could have had James Harden. We could have had Kawhi Leonard. We could have had so many fucking players, and all we've done is sit idly and become the most mid fucking team in the entire NBA. 5-5 over the last fucking 10 games. It's just always just a middle of the pack. Like I think over the last 20 games we're 11-9, and I saw that today. Like we are the most middle of the pack team because you don't do anything to put us in a position to win, because all you do is wait for the next free agent and they're gone or traded before they even hit the market, and it fucks our entire team. So thank you for that.
The problem with the Heat is they don't have a good enough package to be even Golden State's.
Yeah,
no, but
I'm
they
reading.
do.
No,
They
I'm
don't.
reading here they got Khalil Ware and Jaime Jaquez Jr. and a little bit of draft capital.
No, they have
two
Khalil
first-round
Ware.
picks that they can trade instead of 4. That's big.
They have Khalil Ware and
Yeah.
Tyler. Like Tyler's bare. I love Tyler, dog, and like I didn't want to see Jimmy or Tyler go at certain points, but you have Khalil Ware and you have Tyler Hero. Tyler's not hasn't even been healthy much this season. Like you have Powell now. Let Powell carry some of the minutes. We have Andrew Wiggins. I'm not saying to go and trade for Giannis now. I'm just saying that like we were waiting for him. Literally, our front office was saying we're going to wait for him to hit the free agency market 4 years ago. And then we were like, yeah, we're going to wait for the 2028 free agency market. And we didn't make any moves that were just like we need. Like when we had Jimmy Butler, tell me not. We were a point guard, superstar point guard away from having a team that probably could have won a championship.
Yeah,
am I wrong
so.
with how
We got
Jimmy
to the
Butler was
finals
playing?
several times.
Dude, and with Jimmy fucking leaning over the banister, just out of it entire, dude, we could have got Dame. We could have got, when he was healthy, we could have got James Harden. We could have got all these fucking players. And everyone just goes to the West Coast. We're in the weakest conference. There's no Tatum. There's no Halliburton. Giannis is not playing well, injured, and his team fucking sucks. The Sixers have Embiid back for 1 fucking year. Jalen Brunson and fucking whatever, Karl Anthony Towns are in New York. They're the best team in the East.
Zesty too. They're
Zesty as fuck. The Magic suck. Hawks trade
The
Trae
Cavs
Young.
fucking suck, dude.
The
Detroit's
Cavs.
the best team in the conference, in my opinion.
Dude, it's just, dude. Let's send Giannis to 2 or 3 years in Dagestan and just forget. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it as a Heat fan.
What about Detroit?
That's a great move, and Detroit's a great fucking team, and that is where he should go. Even though fuck living in Detroit,
That's
but
good Shadows. That's a good fucking point. I didn't even think about Detroit here and all this. Bro, you gotta love that move for Detroit. If they don't give up too much shit, I feel like Giannis in Detroit takes them to an actual contender for a championship.
I want to break stuff. I want to
Why?
destroy things.
Rock, I'm impressed. Bri, I know you're a little impressed. I've always assumed that Rocky Prop is just a bandwagon fan. That felt like a real fan there. He felt like a real
It's the truth,
Miami
dog.
Heat fan. That was pretty crazy.
It's the
The
fucking
simple
truth.
fact,
dog.
the simple fact is, if the Philadelphia 76ers were interested in Giannis, they could beat every single offer that's out there. They
Yeah,
can,
give him Embiid.
They can package Paul George, suspension Paul George, gonna have lots of time to do his podcast, and VJ Edgecombe and picks, and that means
Nah, you keep VJ Edgecombe. You listen. I'm not even a Sixers fan. I'll tell you what to do right now. You keep VJ Edgecombe and you send Jared McCann and Joel Embiid and get some picks back or
Jared
something.
McCann's in the fucking G League right now.
I
Who
don't
wants
care,
him?
dog. I don't care. They would take him. They don't have anything.
I don't
Dude.
think that's enough. I think VJ, if they really wanted to, and they dangled VJ Edgecombe, that's the best package that they're gonna get.
I mean, you
Here's a
don't need him
question,
because you have
Brian. Why are
Maxey,
you not
but-
involved in this trade? Why are the 76ers not involved in this?
Well, I mean, that's a great question because I don't think they want to trade VJ.
They should trade Embiid. He's never healthy.
Fucking get rid of him. This is your perfect time to offload that terrible contract.
I mean, have you seen what Embiid's done in the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, I'd rather have Giannis out there.
Yeah, you know what
Oh, I
Embiid's gonna
agree.
do in the next 2 weeks? He's gonna sit on his couch when he fucking destroys his knee again. Dog, listen, Embiid is not fucking healthy ever. Doesn't take care of himself. And the only reason why that package would be more tantalizing is because if the Bucks, which is already a bad market without Giannis, don't have a name to put asses in the seats, financially, it's going to hurt them as well. They need something. They need jersey sales. They need a reason for people to show up. And if Embiid's like, okay, dude, if I'm Joel Embiid and I get sent to Milwaukee, bro, that's a death sentence to my career. Am I wrong?
It's cold up there too. On top of it, Brian, who wants to be a 7-foot black man in Wisconsin?
That's clip.
Like that seems.
Hey
like
Dan,
the
Dan,
worst
listen,
idea
question for you.
ever.
You see Joel Embiid in traffic in Wisconsin and he cuts you off. What do you say to him?
I'm probably just calling the cops immediately, Rock. I don't know if anyone's ever seen a 7-foot black guy in Wisconsin. That's not good, man. It's just.
I'd
not
pull up
good.
next to him at the light and be like, yo, are you Ben Simmons?
Where is Ben? Let's get Ben back into the league on the 76ers again. That
Dude,
sounds like a good time, right, Bri?
I feel like I said, I feel like the Sixers, if they wanted to get involved, they have the young players to do it.
Get involved.
Maxey and Giannis together.
Incredible.
It'd be amazing. And honestly, to that point, you don't need VJ Edgecombe when you have Tyrese Maxey. I have a question for you guys. Okay. What is wrong with the Eastern Conference in the NBA?
Everyone's injured, that matters.
No, not just about the injuries, dog. Why is every single star player, especially MVP candidate, running to the West Coast, which is a harder path to a championship, the harder conference, and not even taking a look at any East Coast teams? First off, in South Florida, there's two teams that you have the best tax advantage in your life. If you're playing in California, you're getting absolutely wrecked. And that's still not enough to bring players over. Boston they have Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, but like these markets are big markets. They will pay a lot of money. I mean, you have like I love Jalen Brunson to death, dog, but maybe not to death. I don't know why I said that. But in New York,
that's a weird call.
Well, honestly, no, I do love Jalen Brunson to death. He's made me so much money. Clip this. Jalen Brunson, 24 points and 2 threes is a lock every single night. It's on every parlay that I've had that's hit. Anyway, what is wrong with the Eastern Conference, and why does nobody want to play there? And also, the reason why Paul George got suspended is because he drained 33 points and 8 threes and immediately got drug tested after. And they were like, well, would you look at this?
9 threes.
9 threes.
Yeah,
buddy was tossed up.
Did you guys see that sweet ass dunk where he was like windmilling and shit? And they're like, "What is going on with Paul
Honestly,
George?"
dude, let's just get the entire Eastern Conference on PEDs. That's the only way we can compete.
Listen, these guys should be on PEDs anyways. LeBron's been on PEDs since he's entered the league. Like, I don't understand.
Listen, why does it matter? Why does PEDs matter in sports?
Who gives a fuck? Guys, listen, if I took a bunch of PEDs, I'm still not gonna shoot over Giannis. I just want that to be well known.
Yeah,
okay?
they're already doing things we can't do. So just let them not destroy their bodies. Yeah. LeBron was juicing. LeBron was juicing for a long time of his career, and he had to, when he was under investigation, he took maintenance days off. I forget, this was probably right after he got back from Miami and went to Cleveland. There was a period, I forget, I think it was what's his name? He was on the Bucks, and then he was on the fucking Timberwolves. He has a podcast. What's his fucking name?
I don't know.
Watching one of the podcasts of a former player. I think Swaggy P was there too. And they were talking about how LeBron like took a lot of time off because he was under investigation, and he came back severely down in muscle mass. And it's because he was on PEDs. And that's why the longevity he's had. Like,
I mean, you'll notice that he's been injured a lot more lately.
Yeah. And also he's like in his 40s. But at the same token, like
Still, Rock. He's been juicing for a long time. DeAndre Hunter got moved too. That's hell. He's going to the fucking Sacramento. So good luck out there in Sacktown there, buddy. Gonna be horrible. Dude, listen. I understand what you're saying. Bri, I do feel like with the superstars in the NBA, it's like a swing kind of thing. Like everyone goes to the West, and then they start kind of trickling back to the East. And then it'll go back out west. Do you kind of feel like the same thing?
I mean, the West has dominated the East for the last 2 decades, it feels like.
In superstar, who's won the championships? Let's talk about that.
Golden State, Denver,
West.
OKC just won.
OKC, Denver, and then in the East it's been Boston. Milwaukee, Miami, but that was 2013, 2012. Dallas was in the West. Dallas was a fucking juggernaut when Dirk was there. The Lakers had their time. The Sixers
So since 2018, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 have been Western Conference teams, and 3 have been Eastern Conference teams. Overall, 41-38, the Eastern Conference leads the title race, I guess.
All right, now let me ask you a question. Just over the last, since 2018, take out the Cavs. Is that still that's still 3?
Yeah, so it went Golden State, Toronto, Lakers, Lakers, Bucks, Warriors, Nuggets, Celtics, Thunder.
But I felt like that Toronto championship was fluky. They only had Leonard for 1 year, for half a season.
It was half a season, and he was the best player on earth for that.
For sure he was, but I mean, it wasn't like this dynasty run, right? He was
a mid-season acquisition that like a rental that won them a championship, and then he immediately left. Did you guys see Jason Tatum saying that if he played anywhere else, he'd have a statue outside the arena and would be revered as one of the best in a franchise? But he's chasing ghosts in Larry Bird in Boston, so his accomplishments don't matter. Basically, is what he was saying.
Damn, that's tough. That sucks, dude.
Jason Tatum said that about himself.
If Jason Tatum did what he did in,
I fucking hate Jason Tatum so much.
Me too. If he did that in Milwaukee, or he did that in Detroit, or he did that in even like Orlando, do you think he gets a statue outside and he's revered as one of the best?
I hope Jason Tatum gets a statue and it looks worse than D-Wade's statue. Like his face is melting
like a
off.
Testicle with arms and legs, dog. That was amazing.
Him with his cell phone, or texting with Kobe after death. That'd be great.
What did he do that was so incredible last year that he didn't need the rest of his team to win the NBA championship, or 2 years ago? Like what he would have a fucking statue for winning one championship? Is that what we're saying?
Giannis won a championship in Milwaukee. He ain't getting a statue.
He might.
He will. He absolutely will. But dude, nobody wins in Milwaukee. That's the difference. They don't.
Do you remember what a statue used to mean, dog? Like D-Wade was the last statue that like used to mean something. Like he came in, won a championship in his rookie season, and then brought 2 other championships, even though it was with LeBron or whatever. Like he encompassed an organization. Giannis has his entire career just threatened to leave like a fucking girlfriend who's upset with you. Like he's not getting a fucking statue. You know, people who deserve a statue is people that like legitimize the franchise. Allen Iverson.
Wait. Giannis hasn't threatened to leave once.
Giannis has been at the media like my team does. I'm not having fun here. I'm not sure if I want to be here.
That's what a superstar does when he's ready to move.
Okay, but I get that. But like you talk about statue worth, like should they get a statue?
He's a statue.
I think that's Allen Iverson. I think that's D-Wade.
I think never won a fucking championship.
Doesn't matter, but he encompassed the entire franchise and changed the league and was one of our best players.
Best
player in franchise history. Who's more deserving of a fucking statue? Giannis Antetokounmpo in Milwaukee or an Allen Iverson in fucking Philly?
Fucking Giannis.
Bri, you're a Philly fan.
It's Giannis.
It's Giannis.
Yeah. What the fuck are we talking about?
But you also have think about what the Bucks have done to surround Giannis over the years. They went out and got Dame, right? They went out.
He was already past his fucking prime when they.
I understand that, but they tried to extend the window.
Giannis gave them He gave them more years than LeBron would have given them.
They gave Middleton an insane contract,
and Middleton deserved that contract at one point in his career. Listen? Any other superstar in this fucking league, minus Steph Curry's like, get me the fuck out of here way before this moment. Milwaukee tried. Giannis fucking stayed. Delivered a championship. They haven't won a fucking championship since 1971, dude. Yes, he deserves a statue outside of that fucking stadium. He was a good, loyal fucking soldier for many fucking years. Many years longer than the rest of the fucking league would have been.
Fair enough. Okay. So that's our Giannis Antetokounmpo take. I guess he's statue worthy and Brian's gone. But listen, I want to transition back into the Super Bowl that's coming up this weekend. There's a lot to cover. Should it be this one? Oh wait, this isn't the Super Bowl matchup, right? Guys, am I bugging? Guys, am I bugging?
Piece of shit, dude.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Oh, geez, silly me. Silly me. So that's the Super Bowl matchup coming up for this coming Sunday. Listen, we have 3 different topics for this. One of them I'm very excited to get to because it's something I brought. Buddy is shaking.
Tickle it.
Mike Evans expected to move. I mean, that's stupid. Your career's done with, bro. Just stay where you were. Where does he go?
Buffalo.
He's coming right to Buffalo to get injured week 1.
He's gonna go to the Chargers. League sources
Chargers is good.
Yeah, that's where he's gonna go. The Eagles are hiring Sean Mannion to become their next offensive coordinator. Dude, if I'm offensive coordinator for the Eagles, we're winning the Super Bowl. How hard? How hard is it? You have every option. You have every tool. You have every tool.
I want that sound clip. That was the craziest sound clip you've ever said.
Dan, dude, you have to really suck badly to sit there and not run that offense.
I
You
mean,
have
I
all
agree
the
with that.
intangibles, dog.
I
You have
agree
all
with
the intangibles. Yo, pick a college coach right now that's not even that great, and tell me if he wouldn't be a good offensive coordinator in Philly.
Brian Kelly. Bring him in, Bry. Come on, get Brian Kelly in there.
Dog.
No, we don't want kids dying on scissor lifts in Philly.
Regardless.
Speak for yourself. The more Philadelphians that. Never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, they also, this is another thing I didn't talk about. For some reason, they're selling the Seattle Seahawks on the cusp of a Super Bowl. I guess you're cashing in that bag. So, I mean, get that bag.
It's apparently going to be like $7 billion or some shit like that.
300. That's the salary cap increase. Whatever it's going to be, dude. I think it's the stupidest thing in sports that the NFL after the Super Bowl or even the conference championships, they have the owners come out first that didn't do a single thing but inherit a family heirloom with their millions of dollars. They're like, the Philadelphia Eagles have won the Super Bowl. Let's hand the trophy off to Bri. What's his
Jeffrey
name?
Lurie.
Jeffrey Lurie. He's like, thanks. I've owned these people for a long time, and I tell them what to do. I tell them what to do, and they do it, and I really appreciate all the thanks to me. So there you
if
go.
he's not there, they don't get paid. So
no, I think maybe the dudes in the field should get the fucking trophy first. I don't know. They fought for it and won it. But anyway,
you know what? They don't deserve it.
Listen, so the Seattle Seahawks and Patriots have been on the West Coast to play in San Francisco probably for the entire past 2 weeks. And with that being said, obviously they're practicing. Both teams have elected to not practice at the multi-million-dollar San Francisco 49ers practice facility. And that lends a lot we've been hearing in the news, on player podcasts, everywhere on Instagram and social media, that this San Francisco 49ers training facility is next to a 5G, 8G, whatever G fucking radio service phone connection tower fucking field. And the fact that every single team has been somewhat banged up compared to when you look at the San Francisco 49ers, that every year has multiple, possibly career-ending soft tissue injuries. You have Christian McCaffrey coming from Carolina. He got banged up sometimes, goes to practice, goes to play in San Francisco, deals with the entire two Achilles injuries in the same year. You look at George Kittle and Brock Purdy and fucking Brandon Ayuk, who's basically fallen off the face of the earth because of the injuries he's had in San Francisco. Deebo Samuel and every single player, and then also insult to injury for Bry losing to them. But they went into this postseason with practically a third man up fucking type of lineup where they were so emaciated on their fucking offensive line, on the defensive side of the ball. And the injuries at this facility has become a problem. And apparently it is in lieu to these towers. And that was just a rumor, correct, gentlemen? But does this add validity to it? And also encompassing that, I think there's a lot that we don't know about what's going on around us. And I brought up the fact that no NBA, NHL, or NBA, any four major sports league players, when you see them photographed getting on planes for road trips, anything like that, they don't wear wireless earbuds, headphones, anything. They're all multimillionaires using white corded Apple iPhone headphones. And it's just getting to a point where this shit is starting to become more real.
All right, no, I like it. I pulled up a stat where you were going on it. Rocky's a little locked in today. I was worried because Rock was a little downtrodden before the pod. He's been drinking a 2-liter of Sprite the last 45 minutes.
Sprite Zero.
Hey, listen, you do you. Whatever's in that Sprite, it's really fun. You're locked in today. Just want to tell you, you're doing great. Lilitz, that was a pretty good one. I already want to kill myself. Can't wait to do it after I read that. Bills are hiring Jim Leonard. Rock, let me get back to this real quick. I looked this up. Bri. From 2013 to 2021, they had the highest average games lost due to injury in the NFL. 2017, they were 22nd. 2018, they were 26th. 2019, 27th. 2020, 32nd. 2021, 29th. 2022, 24th. 2023, they were 4th, and they did well. And then this year they were 32nd again. So they've had one good year for not losing as many games to injury as the rest of the league in 2023, and the rest since 2013, they've been the worst or amongst the worst in the league. That's fucking crazy. Is there not some validity to that fucking theory? Like, at what point does a conspiracy become fact and not theory?
I mean, we've talked about MetLife turf, right?
Yeah.
How shitty MetLife turf is.
Yes.
So I feel like there's definitely validity to the fact that San Francisco is either practicing or playing on subpar surfaces, correct?
Yo,
there's something going on. There's something going on.
This validated it though. The fact
Maybe
that both these teams, I'm pretty sure that fucking the Seahawks are practicing at San Jose State, which is kind of far from San Fran. And then I forget where the Patriots are practicing. But I got a question for you guys, and this can be for everyone on TikTok as well. Would you rather play on the MetLife turf and risk injury? Would you rather practice for an entire year at the San Francisco 49ers 5G Terrier Achilles fucking wireless facility? Or play for the Buffalo Bills, who currently, even though they're getting a new stadium, have their stadium, literally, I said as a joke, but it's true, we looked it up, is built on an ancient Indian burial ground, and that's why they can't win. If you're a player, where would you rather play?
Do not play for the Bills. That's a terrible idea for everybody.
We said it as a joke one day. I was like, after the Bills had a tough loss during the regular season, I go, dude, what is their stadium built on an ancient Indian burial ground? And I paused, and while we kept the conversation going, I looked it up, and we Googled it. And it was confirmed that the Bills' current stadium, even though they're getting a new one, is literally built on an Indian burial ground where there's bodies in the ground from Native Americans back in the day, and they are cursed. So if it's me, dog, I'm not playing it. I'd rather play on MetLife and have a kind of a decent season until I tear my Achilles a la Malik Neighbors, which would I would have won a championship.
Hold on. So the options are MetLife, Buffalo, or San Francisco?
Based on all of it, yeah.
I think I choose Buffalo out of all three of those places.
Yeah, because you just won't win, but you'll be healthy.
Yeah, who cares? I'd rather not have 10 ACL injuries if I could. That'd be great.
I think I'd rather be anything but Buffalo because they all have rings.
That is also true.
Like when you walk into the facility, like the practice facility, you would actually see a Lombardi trophy in the trophy case, and I think it would make you feel a lot better about yourself. Just in
what
general.
If there's snow? What if you really like snow though, Bri? You
have plenty of snow. It's all over the country today. But hey, by the way, I just learned about this today that the New England Patriots almost moved to Hartford, Connecticut in 1999.
No.
Yeah, I saw.
Been a fucking Pats fan.
Yeah, I saw this video about them working on a deal, and the governor of Hartford and the owner of the Patriots talking about how they were going to come to Connecticut, and then they abolished the deal 2 weeks after.
That's fucked up, dude. All right, Brian, explain the franchise tag.
All right, so I believe it's 4 years. So you can after you complete a 4-year contract, I think it's 3 or 4. A team can essentially franchise tag you. And that means that instead of you becoming a free agent, you are locked in for another year, 1 year guaranteed. All the money hits that cap year as a top 5 salary at that position. So you average the top, like let's say it's a receiver. And they franchise tag a receiver. They would take the top 5 wide receivers in the league, average their salary, and that's what you would be paid guaranteed for 1 year. So you don't get a long-term deal. You get financial security, but if let's say you blow out a knee, it sucks, right? So players do not necessarily want a franchise tag. They want the long-term money. They want the guarantees.
Bri, our astute, astounded, amazing front-end reporter. I also never got the Bucks
a weekly segment where Bri just tells us about stuff. Like we just ask him a question and he's like, "Let me just explain this."
Look, I have no notes on that. That's just the way it is.
Right, great question. Can you file my taxes?
I think I can.
That
I mean,
was racist as fuck.
I'm just
That was
kidding. Wow,
racist,
no, it
dude.
wasn't.
That was real
No, it wasn't.
racist,
Bry is quite smart at numbers and math. He is educated, not based. I'm not even looking. I don't even know what he looks like, actually. He probably can do it if this was a phone call, actually. Listen, on top of all of it,
Frizzle says thanks, Bry.
and I never forgot the full explanation for that too, so I'm very appreciative. I want to get into something that is near and dear to my heart because I use Fanatics Sportsbook. So if you use Fanatics Sportsbook, I need to let you know on what's going on right now. And I think personally it's a trap. Brian, Dan don't use it, so I'm going to enlighten you. Fanatics Sportsbook, recently you probably noticed you opened your app, you use it, and you saw Kendall Jenner as the lock screen for Fanatics as you load into login. They signed Kendall Jenner to a marketing deal, probably worth millions. I don't know what the numbers are, specifically to market betting on the Super Bowl between the Patriots and the Seahawks. So what the promotion is you can bet with or bet against Kendall Jenner, and she's taking the Patriots to win the Super Bowl. And paired with this is a 100% profit boost, up to $25 on whatever money line you choose. It has to be money line. So the Seahawks are coming in at around minus 220 on different books. You can see different numbers, but it's around minus 220. And obviously the Patriots are like plus 120, plus 175. I'm really concerned about this for bettors, specifically because Brian showed me an analysis of where all the money is, and all the money is on the Seahawks. So why would you dump, as Fanatics, which I love the company, why would you dump millions of dollars into getting Kendall Jenner to promote this? If you put $25 on the Seahawks using this promotion, it's $25 with a 100% profit boost to win $21. Or you can use this profit boost and put $25 on the Patriots to win, and that payout is $91.
So I'm going to get mathy with you.
Okay.
Rocky. Okay. So the goal of the sports book is to get 50% of the money on one side, 50% of the money on the other side, and collect the vig, right?
Yep.
So you have 71% of all bets on the spread on Seattle. They're trying to level this out, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
To make the Patriots a more attractive bet, let's say.
Because
So
they are
can-
over leveraged on the Seahawks, like way over leveraged.
That's true. That's 100% true. So that's the reason why I think that they're offering it. They want more money on the Patriots.
Of course they
So
do.
what
and
does
it's-
that mean?
That means that this line, I think personally, of the Seahawks minus 220, 225 is way wider than the public is aware of. I think that these books wanted to place it like a minus 500, whatever fucking case may be, but line because they know something we don't. I do think that the only way the Patriots win is literally if fading the public has to be such a narrative for the sports books to get involved to maybe fix this game up a little bit. Honestly,
you guys think that Seattle's just going to go in and run over?
I don't think they're going to run them over, but dude, this narrative with these sports books is really, really becoming like.
There's also a $25 limit, right? We're talking about the Super Bowl is going to be bet, and the amount of money that's going to be out there is close to $3 billion.
Yeah, it's 3.7 billion is the estimate.
Nothing to them.
That's crazy, by the way.
$100 is nothing, right?
For the
Yeah,
average
but
$100
it's all
man.
about like where it adds up, though, Brian. Like
It
if
does
you get
add up,
10 million
but I mean-
people to bet this.
Okay, so what? A couple $100,000?
But it's also like not forcing, but it's incentivizing people just to take straight up money line, and it's like $25. Dude, if you ask $25 per if you ask fucking 200,000 people to give you $25, it's a lot of fucking money. It's not $1. It's not $10.
No, it's really not. It's a rounding error against $3 billion.
For them, yeah, he's right.
But for most bettors, dog, you want to sweat this game out and enjoy it. If you have this opportunity to place this once, you can put $25 on either side. Why not put it on the Pats for a $91 payout with 100% profit boost? Then you put $25 on the Seahawks to win $21. So I feel like most sports bettors that are like seasoned to actually like do this more often than the average bettor will probably see that as value. But like it is fishy, and also like
But you probably can't do both sides at the same time.
It's not the reason why it's fishy to me is it's not something they just put out. It's something that they paid a influencer to promote, which especially an influencer of Kendall Jenner's scale and that whole family was not cheap. So not only is this have to be profitable for you as a company, but this has to be a profitable thing to do when you're investing upfront tons of money to bring in a creator to promote what you're doing. You can't bet both. So Juice Vid says bet both sides. Tired of seeing her face. You can't do it with the profit boost though.
Yeah, it's $25 one way or the other.
I think it's fishy, and it's honestly, bro. Other than whenever
I think you're looking way too far into it. I think it's just to drive traffic to the website so they can get other prop bets.
I also think they're over leveraged on one side, Bri.
You just showed us, Bri. You just showed us. Or 76% of the money's on fucking Seattle.
Yeah, they need to level this out just a little bit, and I think that's probably maybe they're over leveraged just on Fanatics, and they're like, we need to fucking drive people to bet the pass.
Right, pull up what you just had.
It's
not just Fanatics. 76% of the money's on Seattle.
I mean, what does that mean, though? The public's been getting the fucking shit kicked out of them all week, dude.
But that's the thing. To me, that means 71%. To me, that means, okay, cool. The sports book is just obviously going to hope for it. It's to them paying out people. It's a coin toss. If 71% of the money is on fucking Seattle and New England wins, you're making a lot of money. But it's got to be such an unfathomable amount. So if there's $3.3 billion or whatever coming into the market for the Super Bowl, say you're on one book, you're not even getting close to that volume, but you're probably in the upper fucking hundreds of millions, correct? This can be something that is extremely profitable for you, or could be a major hit. If 70, let's just say at least 60% of the money on Fanatics alone is on Seattle then.
Yeah.
Or it's a vast majority. Like, you need something to cover and help with that financial hit if for some reason Seattle wins, because that's a lot of money to pay out.
They just want to win.
But also realize that people are fucking degenerates, and even if they win it, they're gonna get it back.
I mean,
not if you watch our show, Bri. I will say that.
Yeah, pull your money out. You hit a bet, pull your money out. But that it's just weird, and also like it's just something that's weird to do when you're talking about the unbetting market. Like, people come in to bet on the Super Bowl that don't sports bet.
I do think that this is such a conspiratorial time, just in general, that everyone's kind of. I feel like I'm on Bri's side a little bit. I think you're reading into it a little bit more. I just think they're over leveraged. I think
you guys are the ones that taught me to read into it more.
Huh?
You guys are the ones that taught me to read into things more than just being like, oh, like fading the public is something you guys talk about a lot. And obviously it's a smart thing to do because, the public's not right a lot of the time anyway. And two, like, sports books don't want the mass money to be won. But it's just something that is I personally think the Seahawks don't lose this game. And
I want to look at, Bri, where do I check line movement? Because has this spread moved? 71% of the money's on the Seahawks, and the spread hasn't moved at all. That's where I want you to look a little bit deeper into it, Rocky Prop. If the fucking public's all over the spread, and the spread does not go up or down, that's not a good sign.
So this opened at 3.5.
Tell Kendall I said what's up.
It's now 4.5. Some sites have bumped it to 5.5.
Seattle is at -2.
There goes.
But it opened at 3.5, and it's already moved a point, and sometimes some places 2 points.
Rocky Prop is frozen. Look at him; he's so frozen right now.
It's that snowstorm.
Yeah, dude, we had snow yesterday. That was fucking crazy. Did not stop snowing all fucking day. Let's take him down for a little bit. Bri, so it has moved in a couple spots, but not enough for me to be like...
It's moved a point everywhere. There's like 2 books that have moved it to 5.
Okay, so we started 3.5 up to 5?
Yeah, William Hill's up to 5.5.
Okay, so we're moving a little bit then. What does that tell you? It means that reputable money's on the Seahawks, correct?
I would say the majority of the money, 71% of the take is on Seattle at this point. So yeah, they're trying to get more New England bettors. Now, at the same time, what was the stat? The last 4 Super Bowl winners have been underdogs.
So what do we take for that, Brian? Because if we're looking at it from an average Joe perspective, right? We're gonna look at that and be like, okay, so that means that the underdog is probably the place to bet this. But you and I both know about a little thing called regression. It hits all of us. It doesn't matter who you are, especially in the betting industry. Is this just going to come back down to earth and we're going to even out a little bit? What do you think?
I mean, I look at matchups, right? So I've been on the Pats since when? Last Tuesday?
Since you gave up being a Philadelphia Eagles fan last week?
So I'm on the Pats, and I think the play is Pats spread. They haven't lost by more than 7 points all season. Okay. Right?
Good
we talk about how the easy run for the Patriots. Let's look at Seattle's run. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, Seattle's run hasn't been that impressive to me.
Who did they beat, Bri?
They beat a beat-up 49ers team.
They sure did.
And then they beat a Rams team that they've already seen twice and barely won that game.
Yeah, it was a tight game, too. Sammy D's played well, though.
What's that?
Sammy D's played well.
So here's an interesting stat for you. So Sam Darnold with a clean pocket, no pressure. He's the 5th best quarterback according to Pro Football Focus in the league.
Wow.
No pressure. Wow. Sam Darnold with pressure is the 38th best quarterback according to Pro Football Focus. If, and I do believe this will happen, New England gets pressure on Sam Darnold, I expect him not to play as well as he did the last 2 games. And there's a key difference between these defenses that we're looking at. So the Rams were able to rush from the outside. That's where their strength is. Jared Verse is an outside rusher, right?
Yes.
They come off the corners. And what Sam Darnold was able to do against the Rams was he was able to step up into the pocket and make throws. The strength of New England's defense is not on the edge. It's up the middle. Their defensive tackles are incredible. That's the strength of New England's defensive line. So my belief is that they get interior pressure. That's the weakness of Seattle's offensive line. And I would not be surprised if Sam Darnold sees gifts.
Yeah, I mean, you don't. Here's the thing. I think you're going to be able to tell how this game is going to go in the first drive for the Seattle Seahawks. If the Pats can successfully get consistent pressure on Sam Darnold, this is going to be a long day for Seattle. I think we're really gonna know what's gonna go on in this game off the first drive, offensively for Seattle. I think defensively, Drake May's gonna get worked here. I really do, but I think he can make enough plays to win this game for the Patriots. Because I don't believe in Sammy D. As much as I want the Seahawks to win, and I will pick them because I fucking do not want the Patriots to win, and I won't be cheering for them. But I don't believe in Sammy D at all. Like, I just don't. Brian, what do I believe in with him? Like, this guy loves to choke in big moments. This is the biggest moment of his career.
I mean, like I said, we talk about how easy of a path that Drake May's had.
Yeah.
We could also say that he's had one of the harder paths, too.
We're not going to say that because he did
Yes, you have to, because he's played 3 top 5 defenses and will come out winning all 3 of them.
Yeah, but it wasn't due to him. It was due to the defense.
You can say,
can't hear you.
And you can say that as much as you want, but guess what? He is playing next Sunday.
Yeah, no, he deserves to be there. That, like I said, when that rollout that he did, that play to seal the game in Denver was incredible. That's a Super Bowl highlight play, in my opinion. I do think the Pats win this game. I'm picking the Seahawks. I don't give a fuck. I don't care If I think the Pats win, I'm still picking the Seahawks. It doesn't matter. I will never bet on the Pats.
Dude, the offense is on the other side of New England. Like New England their defense did what they were supposed to do and they were serviceable. But dude, you're not going to tell me that Jarrett Stidham and fucking Justin Herbert and how he was playing and these teams that he played were like
or elite.
They were serviceable against terrible defenses. Dude, they should have blown those teams out. And they're going to go in playing Seattle.
2 touchdowns the entire postseason. 3 games, they've given up 2 touchdowns.
I don't know if they should have blown them out, Rock.
That's not elite
football.
How many games did they win by 2 touchdowns? How many games did they win by more than 2 touchdowns?
In the playoffs?
Yeah.
In the playoffs?
None.
Okay. So this is
how many did Seattle win?
1. Which is more than New England. And they're gonna come. This is the most prolific offense they've seen. And we talked about this already.
I think this is your worst take ever.
I don't think it is, dog. This is an amazing offense, and they have not seen it. And dude, you fucking play teams that you beat by a touchdown or less that had terrible offenses, and you think you're gonna come in and beat Seattle?
I do think this is gonna be a reckoning for them offensively. Drake May is gonna have to play a lot better than he has against this defense.
Drake May is a second-year quarterback playing for a fucking franchise that is used to winning. He's got all the pressure on his shoulders. If fucking Sam Darnold doesn't win this Super Bowl, dog, he still turned his narrative around and said, you know what, I am a serviceable quarterback that can get paid in different arenas. And listen, I don't forget Ant.
Greg's still on it, dude.
Listen, Ant, I still got Ant. He's above my head right now on the screen. The AP is for Ant. And like I'll never forget Ant. And listen, I love that and I love the Seahawks, and he's the only thing considering me taking anything on the fucking Patriots. I just don't think it's their year, and I think this is Seattle's time.
Honestly though, Greg brings up a good point. They haven't lost.
They did lose to the Bills, but
that doesn't count. They haven't lost.
God, I do wish that was.
Let me ask this question: Are the Bills? Would you, Dan?
Yes.
Would you consider the Bills and the Rams comparable?
No, absolutely not. Not in its sense at all.
Minus
no way.
The wide receivers, yes.
No, they're not comparable at all.
If the Bills and the Rams played each other 10 times, what would the Rams record be?
Maybe 5 and it would be 5. It'd be 5
split.
and 5, 6 and 4 for the Rams.
Okay, so what are we talking about here?
Wait, what do you mean?
What is that?
Seattle split with the Rams during the regular season. New England split with the Bills in the regular season. Are they not comparable teams?
Yeah, but the Rams, the Patriots didn't want to see the Rams either. Both of those teams have a very strong. I think the Rams would be.
Let me just turn off his mic because I don't know what he's talking about right now.
The Rams would be favored to win the Super Bowl if they played the Pats right now. And I muted you. Go ahead. You can talk now.
All right. I like when he's off the screen better than when he's on. Rock, what are you talking about?
Because I don't know why we're talking about 2 fucking teams in the Super Bowl, and Bry keeps bringing up the fucking Bills. Dude, the Bills suck. I love you to death.
Whoa, Jesus. Not as bad as the fucking
let's
Giants.
tell him.
Watch
Let's tell him. I think we got rings, so let's just tell him. Yeah, he did. He's been calling it out.
Here's the thing. There's only one person on the panel that believes the Patriots are going to win. That is myself.
Yeah.
So Brian, let me refer you to Fanatic Sportsbook, buddy.
You're leading better in daily wagers, weekly wagers.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking the Pats. I believe the winner in money lines over the course of the season.
What do you mean? Whoa! You said you're the leading better in weekly wagers.
I believe I am.
I think I had a wide gap since we stopped checking, and also I'm not sure if I've missed a lot, but I've hit a lot.
For this season,
we ended the first season already.
Brian, you can have that title if you sign up for my you sign up for Fanatics with this code I'm sending right now.
Absolutely not. Do not sign up for Fanatics at all.
The difference maker in this game is going to be Milton Williams, and you saw what he did in the Super Bowl last year. What did Milton Williams do in the Super Bowl last year against Patty Mahomes? Absolutely wrecked the Kansas City offensive line. He's going to do the same thing again this year, and he's going to absolutely wreck the Seattle offensive line. Sam Darnold is going to get hit and hit a lot up the middle, and that's not where Sam Darnold wants to see pressure from.
Like everyone thinks this dude's going to see ghosts. I think he's in the Super Bowl and has a chance to change his life, and he's going to come in and ball out.
Listen, I would love that story. Greg, I appreciate you. I love Ant. Always will. I can't see you guys win another Super Bowl. It's just not fair. It's not fair. You guys should be out of the league.
Life isn't fair.
Anyways, back to the point, Brian. I don't want to hear you right now.
I hate when you do that.
About if someone
Can we just talk about how Dan is the worst sports fan in America?
Yeah, let's talk about that right after the Shadows part. Why would they have to change their name?
They're not moving. Just because they're selling it, they're not moving.
Out of Seattle. No, there's no way.
They're just buying it.
Dan is
I don't
worse.
think any Patriots
You know
jerseys
what?
in the
Brian
background.
said he's going to buy 13 Patriots jerseys if they win the Super Bowl and ship them out to every fan because he is a Patriots fan now.
I don't know how I became the Patriots defender on this panel.
Because you're a bandwagon
Patriots
fan.
That
You're a bandwagon
P on your
fan.
hat is
You're a
not
bandwagon
Philly
fan.
P.
You're a bandwagon fan. You're a bandwagon
a
fan.
Patriots
You're a
bandwagon
bandwagon
fan at this
You're a
point.
bandwagon fan. You're a bandwagon
So
fan.
I'm the worst fan? Fuck you, dude. You're the worst fan.
You're the worst fan.
Bandwagon fan.
No, I am not a Patriots fan. I feel like I have to defend them because the misinformation that comes from this Bills fan, apparently.
Listen, it kind of sounds like you're a Pats fan.
The Patriots have checked every single box necessary, and you still doubt them.
It's not a doubt. I'd rather see Sam Darnold win than the
I
Patriots.
understand who you'd rather. I understand who you'd rather see win the Super Bowl, Dan, as a Bills fan.
Yeah.
But that doesn't change the fact.
Brian, you're a Philadelphia sports fan.
Yeah,
you
what
and
the
your
fuck
entire
is
fan
happening?
base fucking
Get
suck.
off of the fucking New England
terribly.
Patriots penis. You're fucking bobbing up and down on it like a thought right now. What do you want?
Who put you in the middle today?
They've won me so much money this year that it's impossible to get off.
So you're a prostitute. You're a whore.
Yeah, you're a fucking whore. That's what you are.
And you gotta say he's a fucking whore.
Because the sports books just don't give the Patriots enough credit for what they've done. And the line reflects.
Oh my God,
Right.
off,
Good
Brian.
Lord. They've been given
Top
credit
off.
their whole fucking existence.
They had the easiest
How about-
schedule this season.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck, dude?
My team sucks and played a harder schedule, dog.
Blind hatred is clouding your vision of.
Oh, dude, I bet you. I bet your favorite artist is. I bet your favorite artist is Drake. Like, shut up.
Hey, Brian, let me ask you a question. Would you still be muttering this shit, this bullshit, if the Cowboys were in the Super Bowl?
Yeah. If I thought they were gonna win, I would say, you know what? It sucks. I hate my life. The Cowboys are gonna win this game. But instead, you can't
Would you
do that,
bet
man.
and root for the Cowboys though? In that situation, that's what I'm asking.
No, I'd probably go on the prop market, but I
But
wouldn't.
you're gonna root for the other team, correct?
No, I'm gonna give the clear analysis what I think's gonna happen.
I'm asking you personally, in your home, if the Cowboys are in the Super Bowl, you are going to be cheering for the other team, correct?
I can't do that.
Hey, Brian, let me ask you a question.
I can't cheer for Dallas in this house.
That's
Brian,
what I'm saying.
Brian,
I can't cheer for the New England Patriots. I just can't.
Okay, but you can't be like, I
What?
hate the Patriots. I'm gonna put $200 on Seattle just because I hate them.
Yeah, I absolutely can, Brian. I've done it before. I'll do it again.
So you're going to mislead our viewers based off of your
Yes.
hatred.
You're a fucking bandwagon, dog. Who left you, boss? Shut up. You don't even watch your favorite fucking basketball team or your
Yeah,
favorite
you know
hockey
what?
team. Shut up.
This is the bad fan in the middle. I'm the bad fan. Is the
You are the
craziest
bad
fucking
fan.
thing.
You are the bad fan.
How am I the worst fan here? You're cheering for an arch nemesis right now.
You guys don't even watch the teams you support.
They're not even my
Whoa.
arch nemesis.
Whoa.
Yeah, when's the last time you watched a Knicks game, damn? Hey, Brian, when's the last time you watched a Flyers fan?
Okay, the end. Whoa.
Flyers
The
game. Go
regular season NBA sucks dick.
Yeah, you guys
and know
suck.
that.
You guys are shitty fans, dog. I watch all
What?
of it. You guys are
You're
fun.
a shitty fan. What are you
You guys
watching?
place out bets for shit you're not even watching.
Well, That's just being a man. You know what I mean? What do I
I'm
gotta fucking
sorry.
watch
I'm
everything?
sorry. I watched
gotta
the
watch
game to
every
know
game
what's
I
going
bet
on.
on.
Brian's like, dude, did you see? He said Paul George had 9 threes. Did you see that on ESPN this morning when you woke up, you stiff? Shut up.
Wow.
Apparently, I knew the correct number, Rocky, instead of
Isn't that
throwing out
crazy,
8.
dude? When your phone goes, na-na-na, na-na-na, and you're like, wow, dude, my team's lit. You're like, let's trade VJ Edgecombe, even though he's been playing phenomenally.
For a top 5 player in the
Brian,
NBA?
Hey, Brian, do you know
He's
what
top
race
5
he is,
player in the
dog?
NBA.
What's he look like? Explain it to me. What's VJ Edgecombe look like?
You know what? My take might not be that Dan's the worst sports fan in America. It might be Rocky Props.
I am
Yeah,
the
I
most
agree.
loyal fucking
agree.
sports fan on this show. And on top of the fact, I watch my teams during the regular season.
How many times have you watched the Pittsburgh Penguins this season?
I couldn't tell you. Too many to count.
10.
Maybe 30 plus.
How many times have you watched the Heat?
Maybe 27 plus.
And how many college football games have you watched?
Maybe 4, 5.
All right. So
I
go
don't have a
fuck
college
yourself.
football
How
team.
about that? You
Oh, that's
cheer for
cool.
different things. Okay? All right.
Dan, name 5 players in the Sabres right now, buddy.
Tuck, something. Okay. Dallin. Leon, the
Darlene.
goalie. I like
What's
him.
Okay.
There's a
There's
Hughes
lots of
brother on
Johnson,
there.
right?
Is there not?
No.
All right. Tage Thompson. I know that guy. That's about it.
Bri, name your starting
Players?
5.
So TK, Mitchkov, Tippett, Zegras, Brink, Hathaway,
So Brian's a better fan than I. Maybe I am the worst fan.
Pearson, Blader.
Bri, Dan, so you are the worst sports fan.
Yeah, but how gay am I? 2 kids, wife.
Maybe.
You got no wife, no kids. Kind of evens out for me. I kind of win.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's low.
Look at your face. Rocky Prop, come on. Perk up.
No,
It's
that's fair.
fine.
No, that's cool.
Rocky,
turn that guy?
Rocky, for our alliance, here's the reason why Dan's the worst sports fan. So,
I'm going to go pee while you guys make this point. Good. It's good.
no, you have to be here for it.
Good point, Brian. Keep going. I'm going to pee.
What an asshole. Over the last 5 years, what has Dan been bitching about? The Kansas
lot.
City Chiefs. The
Chiefs,
Kansas
yeah.
City Chiefs. And what, the refs? Now it's the Broncos and the refs.
That's a good point.
Mahomes flopping. That's like a Knicks fan saying that Embiid, complaining about Embiid flopping while having Jalen Brunson.
You know what's funny is he is a Knicks fan and he has complained about Embiid flopping.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
He has a Sabres jersey behind him and he couldn't name 5 players.
Well, and then Notre Dame doesn't make the playoffs. And what was he doing? Crying
Yeah, and
about
Scott,
that?
by the way, I bought him a Degen Fantasy flag that's to the left and it's just off screen. So you can display 2 of the worst sports franchises jerseys behind him. But regardless of that,
I used to feel bad for Buffalo fans. I don't feel bad for Buffalo fans anymore.
honestly, dog, you know what I was thinking too? He has to take those jerseys down because the dichotomy of our lives between you having 2 framed photos and him having 2 jerseys put up by Thumbtacks is kind of crazy. Yeah, he has to take them down.
It's like Bizarro World.
Oh, he's back. Hi, Dan.
I'm not taking
Yeah.
them down.
All he does is fucking complain about refs, the playoff committee. He doesn't know his Sabres.
Good point.
If he was a
really
baseball
good
fan,
points.
he'd
All
probably
points that I could give a fuck.
if
less about.
he was a baseball fan, he'd probably be complaining about the Dodgers spending money while being a Yankees fan. Like these
never
are the
said it
points that we
once.
need to talk about.
I've
Is that
never said it
Dan
once.
Is just a bitcher. He just likes to bitch.
Well, that's a fact. But I will say again, I don't care.
Yeah, you're the worst fan in America.
Thank you.
Wow, that was crazy. Brian, you're second place though.
Brock, you're
No,
fucking
you're
clear
definitely
and
second.
above
You're what?
number 1.
How? Number 1, the worst sports fan?
Because you
Put a
wear
flag where
turtlenecks.
you're going to root for your teams
It's all about the
instead
turtlenecks, really.
of Miami, Pittsburgh, the Giants.
But you're also a Pats fan now, Bryce. So you kind of suck
Yeah,
too.
so shut up, dude. You're a fucking Pats fan. On top of the fact, dude, I was born into the household of Giants and Penguins and Yankees, and I was loyal to it. There was no NBA, and I picked my fucking team as a kid. That's it. And I've never wavered, and I've stuck to them. And you'll never hear me saying fucking, like I didn't say I need to be the advocate for the winningest fucking NFL franchise of the last 20 years. I don't give a fuck, bro. And that's why Brian, I did save y'all from 3 more Brady rings, but mostly me. So you're welcome. I spoke to Eli the day before the fucking first Super Bowl in 2008. Okay, you're welcome.
You spoke to him?
Yeah, I was at the game. I gave him a Bible verse on a piece of paper, and he read it and said, "Thank you."
Yeah, let's call it that. It's a Notre Dame jersey. I will not claim any Patriots love or luck on my side. And you know what? Honestly, I'm just going to say this now. If I said I was supporting the Patriots, I think Ant would have called me a lot of names. Correct, boys?
Yeah, he would have called you a lot of names.
All right, then. So I'm not doing it. Just checked out my squares. A Pats 7-0 first quarter will net me $500. Good Lord.
Oh, I heard Stephon Diggs is gay. What's up with that?
Do you want to give me a fucking warning before you just throw it out there? What do you mean?
So apparently they took
a
a picture of Stephon Diggs in the locker room, and he has a tramp stamp on his lower back. And Antonio Brown went on Twitter, was saying a bunch of shit about how he's gay, and a couple of other NFL players were like, "Yeah, bro, we knew Stephon was gay."
But he's dating Cardi B.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
So and fucking
What do you
and
mean
Diddy
it doesn't matter?
and Diddy was seeing J-Lo. So it does matter. It does not matter. Michael Jackson, he had a wife.
All right.
Getting deep,
All right.
gentlemen.
We're in the weeds right now.
Yep. Sorry. Yeah, Stephon Diggs and Jared McCann and Caleb
NFL
Williams.
star welcomed 4 babies by 4 different women in 2025. He's the gay guy?
Yeah, sounds like he has a sex problem, and he'll just get it where he can.
Apparently, man, I don't.
Dan, hold on. I got you, dog. Because you used to be a fan of Stephon Diggs, right? You have his jersey or something?
No, I definitely don't have a jersey of him, no.
That's the photo floating around on the internet.
In the world of AI,
And listen, as someone who uses
he's
AI,
hugging
dog.
a dude? You've hugged many dudes in your life.
Not like that, dog. I did. Anytime you hug a dude, that unless it's a blood sibling, you hit him with the All right, dog. If you have enough time to catch me, no, I'm fucking.
Rock.
Okay, just know I'm fucking.
Rock.
That's the problem.
I have literally embraced you fully several times. We're not fucking.
And we have.
No, the fuck we have not. I will be clear about that.
Clip it.
I'm sorry. Based on reports from late 2025, he's been. What do you
get out? He's trying to tell news about bad stuff.
Yeah. Good Lord. Anyways,
what's he been doing, Dan? Tell me.
Based on reports from late 2025, NFL. Can you go? You can't hear this. Go.
Going to the back.
All right. Shut the door then.
I was gonna say shut the.
Oh, great!
I will mute Dan because he's running a Somalian daycare, making lots of money doing that, gentlemen. All right, hold on, I'll mute you.
So this fucking kid. Never mind. Doesn't matter, boys.
All right, I'll tell the truth. I'm gonna mute him too, guys. Stephon Diggs has been in a sexual relationship with Double Down and Admiral Brian, and that's why Brian is so on the Pats this Super Bowl season. He wants his hubby to get a ring, and that's what it is. But other than that, it's been a lot going on. Yeah. So I think I'm pretty much out of the topics for today, but that's the last thing I heard that I just wanted to bring up.
I'm glad we ended on that one. What was the question that we wanted to ask though? I thought we had a question. Did we ever do it?
Sam Darnold.
So I have a question. What is Sammy D's stat line going to be on Sunday?
He's got to win the MVP for them to win this game.
That's what it was. Who's going to win MVP? Yeah, if it's Super Bowl MVP, if the Seahawks win, it's Darnold. If the Pats win, it's
Drake.
Yeah, just the quarterbacks.
I think it could be a defensive player for the Pats too, though.
It totally could, but I couldn't name one. I'm sorry. I'm not a Pats fan.
Who's the guy you named earlier?
Yeah, Brian. Who's a Pats defender? Big fan, super fan.
Milton Williams was on the Eagles last year. He's revitalized that defensive line.
If he has like 4 sacks, bribe, he's probably going to be the Super Bowl MVP, right?
I mean, it really depends on do we believe in Christian Gonzalez? This is the best corner that Seattle's seen.
He's not Super Bowl MVP.
Christian Gonzalez is matched up against JSN.
Yeah. No, he's gonna get torched. He's not getting an MVP.
JSN's on a fucking run right now.
JSN's gonna torch him. Christian Gonzalez is really good. He's gonna torch him.
This is the best wide receiver he's seen.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp 30+ yards.
That's corner they've seen.
Yeah, like I'm saying, this is the best offense that the Pats have seen. I think this defense is probably the best the Seahawks
This is
have
by
seen.
far the best defense that they've seen.
So, I mean, a lot of people talk shit on that clip, but the Patriots defense they're really fucking good. Haven't let up more than, how many points have they let up this postseason, Brian?
In 30 games, I'm going to guess maybe 40.
I mean, it has not been much.
They've given up two defensive touchdowns all postseason.
Yeah, so that's fucking crazy. All right. Rocky Prop, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You
Promotion.
ready to go?
No, I have a parlay.
29
Ladies
points.
Ladies and gentlemen,
29 points in 3 games?
Yep.
Damn.
listen, if you would like to get access to the Kendall Jenner 100% promo for $25, there is a link in the Discord under the chat that you can sign up and get a free $100 from your boy Rocky Prop. No promo code necessary. Aside from that, yeah, I have
Rocky
two.
Prop making deals right now.
Well, listen, I
Jesus
mean, if y'all
Christ.
aren't a Fanatics and you want to get to it, you might as well sign up to the kids link. I've made y'all a lot of money now. Didn't I make fucking Rodrigo Heat $5,000? And a lot of people have been telling me to use my promo code.
Don't
I give you
use
guys
his
free
promo
picks.
code.
Shut the
He's,
fuck up.
he's
And Lit says,
racist.
oh, by the way, I got to give a huge shout out to La Litz because I was cooking the other day and he's been hot and I saw he threw something in the Discord. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do what only Rocky Prop does. I'm going to take all his picks and I'm going to use them. But I was like, plus 250 because he was on Prize Picks. I was like, let me add 6 more legs. Added the 6 more legs and it hit for 575. So thank you, La Litz. I appreciate that. You're a real one. So La Litz he's in the Discord and he's always throwing out bangers. And I have been using Jalen Brunson over 1.5 threes every single day with plus 24 points as he has, and it hits. Jalen Brunson over 1.5 threes, Luka under 48.5 PRA, Mikal Bridges over 7.5 rebounds and assists, and Miles Turner over 19.5 PRA. I will be tailing with some legs. Here are the legs that I like today. No, because when you're
35.
listen, let's you get great odds on Prize Picks. I just can't use it here in Connecticut. So, but my parlay for tonight is I have 2 of them. One of them is just a smaller version of this one. Daddy needs rent money. Okay, so it's 12 legs, 25 to win 965. Here's what I like tonight. You can take some of these picks. They're in the Discord. You can use them all. You can use some of them. They're gonna hit. Okay. So money lines. I'll start. Pistons, Spurs, Clippers, Cavs, Thunder. Pistons, Spurs, Clippers, Cavs, Thunder on the money line.
Question.
Sure.
Are the Spurs not on a 4-game losing streak?
That's exactly why I took them tonight.
Are they on the back end of a back-to-back?
Yes, that's exactly why I took them tonight.
Okay.
They're playing the Magic and it's time and they're at home. All right. I know that I've been watching. I know where they're at. Wait, Greg says, guys, stop the bullshit. Did you forget 2001 Super Bowl? The Pats were and the Rams were favored by 14. Just saying. Greg, I love you to death. Remember 2008 and 2012? I'm sorry. Then I have Jalen Brunson for 24 plus points and 2 threes. Kawhi Leonard, 20 plus points. Donovan Mitchell, 25 plus points. Victor Wembanyama, 22 plus points. And then under 49.5 for Jazz Raptors. Over 198.5 for Clippers Suns. I did make a smaller 8-leg parlay. The Spurs are not on it. It's Cavs, Clippers, Pistons. Brunson for his 2 props of the 24 points and 2 threes. Kawhi for 20 plus points and then 2 under totals. They're in the Discord. One of them is 28 to win 329. The other one is 25 to win 965. Damn, Greg came in with these. The bullshit. Those are in the Discord.
Hey, who does Mikal Bridges play for?
The New York Knicks.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Are you asking me seriously? That's your favorite team?
I'm just fucking with
you. No. He did not know. He's like, dude, what team does Jalen Brunson play for?
Who's Jalen Brunson? No. I'm putting him in the list of shit right now.
He gets better odds on Prize Picks. Yo, if y'all not in Fanatics, use my shit, dog. I make y'all a lot of money. Put the kid up. Daddy needs to pay rent. Yo, Bri, listen, by the way, $40. Spin the wheel.
Brian, will spin the wheel.
$40, Rocky.
Yo, I'll let you know what's fucked up about the Mikal thing is, let me look at that ticket. So you took him over 7.5 rebounds and assists. And I took McHale for 7+.
Valid question.
When was the last time a New York team won something? The only New York team I want to win something is the Giants, and that was 2012 or 2014, one of the two.
That's New Jersey. Yeah.
It's shut the fuck up. You're also like in Buffalo, and it's like New York, but it's not really New York. It's fake New York.
It's fucking in the state limits. What are you talking? You guys play in New
Yeah,
Jersey?
but like no one gives a
Pretty much
fuck.
at this point.
Everyone talks shit
Yeah,
about the
right.
fact that
You
guys play in New Jersey.
you root for a Canadian team that fucking lives on an Indian burial ground. I don't want to hear it.
All right.
Wait, Dan, when's the last time you guys won something? You guys want to talk about New York and winning something?
It's been probably 35, 40 years, really.
Oh, wow. What a hot take from Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like the quarterback that's in the Super Bowl, we would have done really good with this year instead of this little fucking scrawny white kid with eye black. The only thing JJ McCarthy can do is throw a spiral. Other than that, it's just 4 feet over Justin Jefferson's head.
Gaethje's gonna die in this matchup, but it's gonna be electric. I cannot wait.
I thought Gaethje's gonna fight in
Support
5 months.
No, fucking the Yankees won in like 09 or some shit like
The Yankees
that.
did
The
win in
fucking
09.
Giants won when? 2012?
2012 and 2008.
There you go.
Yeah, Dan, we hear a crazy run I had.
Balls.
Penguins Stanley Cup final 2008 lost, and then the Giants won in 2008. 2009 Penguins Stanley Cup final, they win, and the Yankees won in 2009, and then 2006 the Heat won, and then in 2012 the Heat won, 2013 the Heat won, in 2012 the Giants won, in 2016 the Penguins won, in 2017 the Penguins won. It's been amazing. All my lifetime. Yeah, it was crazy. Bry's never even seen a run like that. If I had all my rings on, dog, from the teams I support, bro, it'd be like I would look like Tom Brady in this bitch.
Yeah, it would be like a crazy travel too, because it's Miami, it's New York. Who else is in there? Pittsburgh,
and that's it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Isn't that dope?
You gotta have one of the longest fandoms, like distance wise.
Nah, not that. I'm all East Coast. I would never support for a West Coast team.
Just saying, New York, and then all the way down to Florida.
The only team I had a choice in was the
expensive.
Heat. The only team I had a choice in was the Heat, and I really got into the Heat. Like I was a Heat fan
Right
younger,
after
but I
they
wasn't
won
into
their first
basketball.
title.
No, but I really became a Heat fan with Goran Dragic.
Right after they won their first title.
Goran Dragic and Dion Waiters and like that team with Hassan Whiteside. That's when I like really started watching.
On this very show,
Yeah.
what year you decided to support the Heat, and it was
Yeah.
the year after they won their first
it
title.
was the year they drafted Dwayne Wade, and they won the title that year.
After they won their first title.
Or if
You
D Wade
said
was
the
already
year.
if D Wade was already on the cover of NBA 2K6, then yeah.
Yes, that's why he
Yeah.
was on that. That's why. He was
Okay,
on.
so I just liked Dwayne Wade and I liked his game, and so I started using the Heat a lot.
You like winning titles, and that's why you picked the team. You're a bandwagon
I
fan.
know. I just
You
like Dwayne Wade. No,
developed
you want to know?
a
No,
fan.
no. You want to know what the bandwagon is? Bandwagon is if I was like, oh my god, I actually started watching and fucking seeing teams win, and I followed them. No, I didn't watch the game then. When I started watching, was like, I listen. I was a Heat fan, but like I also didn't want to watch the Heat during 2012 and 2013 because when LeBron came there, I was in high school and I didn't want to hear fucking you just like LeBron and so that's why. So I just kind of like just kept it to myself, and I was happy to see them win, but I didn't become a true basketball fan and true like watching regular season game Heat fan until Dion Waiters, Goran Dragic, Hassan Whiteside, and those players were all on the team. That's probably like
So
20.
all the titles you just named don't count then.
No, they do.
Not for you.
No, they do. I had a Heat jersey and I was like,
You weren't a
I was
fan.
watching
What are you
the finals.
talking
Yeah,
about?
no, I was
You
a fan.
became a fan
I just didn't
when
watch.
they sucked.
Man, I just said I didn't watch the regular season at that time, and you don't watch the regular season ever.
I only watch
When
it
I-
where it matters, really. for me.
Okay, and so that's what I was doing then. But when I actually got into watching regular season games and falling in love with the game of basketball and watching it consistently since, like I do hockey, is that
Falling in love with the
Winning.
game of basketball or the men of basketball? Yeah, Benny. Hey, Benny Boom hates us. I just want you guys to
Hey,
know
Penny
that.
Boom, how about you fucking suck on my phallus? How's that sound?
Nobody asked you to come either. Good boy, though. Hey, I appreciate you coming. It helps us out. So thanks.
Yeah, I like the
Thanks,
stream,
man.
pussy. Anyway, We went over a lot. Think it was a good show. Gentlemen, anything else?
Tuesday we'll go over props.
What?
Tuesday we go over props.
Go over props on Tuesday, and then Bri, sign up for My Fanatics, bro.
No, I think I'm good.
Bry's going to put up 3 Patriots jerseys behind him when they win the Super Bowl, and he becomes a fan. So, Roberta, I cannot wait for that either. That's it for Degen Fantasy. Guys, this has been a wonderful stream. I would like to say Tuesday, we're going to fucking make some money, okay?
Tuesday, we're going to make bank.
Bank. Greg, I'm not going to pop that up because it makes me sad. Good.
Yeah, the money calling, yeah, the money calling, bitch, I'm up. Yeah, the money calling, yeah, the money calling, hit me up. Yeah, the money calling, yeah, the money calling, bitch, I'm up. Yeah, the money calling, yeah, the money calling, hit me up. Ayy, cyber with the truck. Ayy, bitch, I'm money thumbing, eating pasta with the bug. I'ma call up Josh Todd, get the grip and let it bust. If you fucking with the gang, get your hair, it's the sun. Me and Rocky say respect your bitches like some mail. Make a film with your bitch